So everyone, this is NelsonJM again, and as you know, while doing videos, I've been warning a lot of you about some mistakes that could cost you a lot during the Waec registration, especially when it is almost the moment of closing. Those issues are very pressing, and those mistakes are sometimes inevitable, because you won't know when you have caused yourself a lot of harm. The reason we decided to create our custom software is because we wanted to solve a lot of issues, including the issue of backups. Now, in terms of Waec, backup is different. Anytime you register a student on Waec, the student is assigned a specific number, and that number doesn't change. So if you back up that student and you are moving it to a new system without any candidate of that very school, you are okay. But the moment you have a different data for other candidates, then the Waec backup doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. That will just return your work to square one. Now, an example is somebody who registered a school of 64 candidates, around 67 candidates on 2 different computers. Now you want to match these 2 candidates while uploading. Those are very dangerous move, and if you are not aware of this, it will cost you a lot of work. So you have to be careful with Waec. This option only allows you to move your data from one computer to another computer, not doing your work on 2 different computers and merging them. Only NECO allows you that freedom of merging data. So you can do all your registration on one single system, and when it's time for biometric, you can decide, okay, I want to do my biometric on 2 different computers. So you break your data into 2 different factions, and when you are done with the biometric, you delete the ones that have done biometric on the other computer from one, and delete the one that have done on the other. So I would have loved to open up I don't know if I have any software that can show a visual presentation. Do we have any presentation software? Anyways, let me use something like Paint. Let's see. So I would assume this is computer A, and this is computer B. I registered all my candidates on computer A, but now while doing thumbprint, because let's say you have 600 students, there is a school in Rivers State that reported to have registered 600 students in Waec. That can be handled by Waec software, but on the NECO software, it's very difficult for you to do thumbprint of those candidates, and your system should support it. It's very difficult because they use the Java runtime environment, and it's memory consuming. So what you do is you divide this data into 2. You divide this data into 2. That is, you back up here and restore it here and restore it here again. But you do thumbprint for different candidates on 2 different systems. By the time you are done, you would now filter out the data. The one you did here, you would subtract it from here. The one you did here, you subtract it from here. That way you have your complete data, but they are divided into 2 different ones. So in that case, we will now be able to do our biometric on this computer and this computer. But on Waec, if you finish here and you want to match here, this one automatically replaces this one. So it wipes the data here and writes the one you brought from here. So you have to be careful with backups using this backup option on Waec. The only time you should use backup is when, assuming you were working on Windows 11 and you got a new system with a better battery and a better performance, you want to move the whole thing, you can use that backup option. And even that backup option usually erases the biometric. You would have an issue of biometric not found. It will delete the biometric table. That means if you come to edit biometric and try to filter, you would get less number. Maybe you would have a list of students, the ones you brought, you would have them not having biometric here. So be careful with that. Secondly, some of you have lost your login information. I have said during the video for the upload that you should always write down this login information. The moment you forget it, it's very difficult for you to restore it. Some of you live in a rural environment and you don't even have access to your state office, and that is very difficult. So the best part is, while signing up, always store the username and password you created. Always write it down or save it somewhere or WhatsApp it to someone. User ID, password, confirm password. These informations are very important. Now if you lost it, I don't know if this platform is working, but if you lost it, then go to this folder, this platform, registration.waeconline.org. I don't know if this is working, but I just hope it is working, but I have not tried it. My network is very slow this morning, so you would have to bear with this. I'm not editing any of these videos. Also, you have to be careful about this very point. You can back up your database, you can restore the database, you can initialize. Initializing your database means you want to return it to square one, erasing every information that was added, even the log files. So you have to be careful with this. Except the database is backed up somewhere, you shouldn't try to do anything funny with your registration data. That is dangerous and it will cost you a lot. Today is the last day for Waec, so make sure to upload your candidate, because the exam numbers will be generated by midnight. Also, if Waec decides to close the registration completely, if they haven't changed their mind, then the exam numbers will be generated this night. If there's any question about Waec, you can put it up and we'll try to solve your issue as much as possible. So just note that our consultation fee is 6,000 naira, and a lot of you that have contacted us, you know that we have tried a lot helping you solve your issues. All the things you do, the time we spend with you, they are very precious to us as well. So you should endeavor to support the business as well as the channel and help us to grow together. So for over 9,000 NECO centers, you would start receiving text from us, and we will direct you to the channel if you added your details on the NECO portal. And I hope everything will be sorted out successfully. Thank you.